are experiencing right now. As I strolled down memory lane, I remember myself started talking and working on this process around 14 years ago. A lot of things have changed. Albania was about to open accession negotiations 14 years ago, but this has not changed. We are still about ready to open accession negotiations after 14 years. This is to show you that things have changed in our countries, some for the good and some for the best. But European integration has not, unfortunately, been used as a tool to change our countries and has not been used as a tool to deal with the challenges that the region has. A lot of you might have read the progress report that came out last week, explaining in details what are the challenges. We wouldn't have been dwelling with challenges in corruption, in elections, in foreign interference in my country, and most of all migration, if accession negotiations were opened a long time ago. We discuss with all of our friends what are the specific challenges that Albania is experiencing right now and how can the European integration process be used as a positive motivation for the people of our countries. In some cases, we have also exported our problems, and migration is a problem that we have exported to your countries. And I believe that Albania has not used, again, all the tools at disposal to deal with migration, to deal with corruption, and to deal with the specific challenges in the country. Opening of accession negotiations and the European integration process, as Mr. Weber said before, is now not only a geostrategic need for the region. It's becoming a security issue. It's becoming a security threat for some of our countries, and Admir here explained also the foreign influences. For 10 years, long 10 years, Albania has been discussing on do we have a date or we don't have a date to open accession negotiations, while the discussion could have been totally different. What reforms should be made in the country, what is needed to be approved in Parliament, what is needed to really change. And we have not been able to do this because of the stagnation of this process in the country, because of internal reasons, but also the last reasons because of a decision of the Commission which is not yet being implemented. So I want first of all to thank the EPP group for the hundreds of resolutions, discussions, support on the Western Balkans and Albania specifically, along with the issues that the EPP brought to the table last year are now being discussed in the Commission. Is EU enlargement ready? Need the EU institutions to be reformed or only the Western Balkans to be reformed? Is it now needed to discuss the issue of qualified majority or unanimous vote on enlargement issues? These issues were brought forward last year by AFET, but by our good friends Mr. McAllister and Mr. Galler. The Commission is bringing them now forward. So the EPP has been at the front of this process, trying to use integration as a tool for change. The Commission has now changed the approach. They are saying, you do the reforms, we found them. You do the change, we found the change. And in this process, the issue of integration before membership is becoming imperative. President of the Council presented some weeks ago the 2030 date, which is not a new date for the region. It is coming from the Thessaloniki summit a long time ago. It is a date that is being discussed, but still it's a merit-based process and change should happen in our countries. I believe that in this process, content is much more important than appearance. Content should prevail to form, and real change in terms of putting the citizen to the center of this process is imperative, and this is what also the growth plan is trying to do. We heard here the Commissioner on innovation and research explaining the Erasmus Plus Horizon opportunities, which are a great opportunity for the region, but the region can fully exploit them only from January next year, when Kosovo will have visa liberalization. Kosovo has not been able to fully exploit these opportunities. So we cannot let, in the Western Balkans, islands or questions on, first of all, profits of this process, but also this process makes sense only if the all Western Balkans moves towards it in a speedy way. I want to thank Mr. Kovacev because he has been in Tirana several times to discuss on these issues, and he knows the specific issues that Albania has, and he has been a promoter of opening of accession negotiations, which I believe should have been due some time ago, and I hope they will opening of first chapters will happen before the end of this year. And for us as an opposition, because I represent the opposition, it's very important because we need to talk about issues. We don't need to talk about a date. We need to talk about what we can do to change the situation in Albania, and I believe this is the same question for other Western Balkan countries. Some of our countries have gone above and beyond. North Macedonia changed the name. Kosovo is moving towards a dialogue with Serbia with hopefully the intention of mutual recognition. Kosovo is a reality that cannot be changed in the region. And we have to deal with it. We cannot change past, we cannot change history, and we have all of us in the region should accept this. This is also the meaning of the integration that our citizens need. First of all, integration between ourselves, and this is a good signal that the growth plan and the new growth strategy is giving, the regional aspect of it, and then finally the integration into the Union. So thank you very much for the opportunity to share these thoughts, but also for the opportunity to have direct contact with a lot of you who are bearing with us, who are having patience with us, but also are asking that our countries really change. And speaking also on behalf of someone who has been working with EPP colleagues for a long time now, I can assure you that in our countries, EPP is considered one of the guiding forces of enlargement, and I hope this will continue to be also after elections of next year. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jurita. I like it what you said, that history we cannot change. We should know the history, but we can look forward for